to set the vibe. Slow down, take a breath. I know that I've arrived. Yeah, this that highest vibe. Yeah, this that freshest sound. I share the frequency. What goes around, it comes around. Yeah. I got compassion and love for all life. Yeah. We doing pranayama, breathing all night. Hey, I love you as you are, it's alright. Hey, God is with you all the time. Lake, views, fresh breeze, bird, songs, fruit, trees. On a wave, you know me. Heart open, soul free. You, me, same. Land of the fire and ice, that's from where I came. If you love the flower, gotta love the rain. Purify my soul and watch the money rain. Yeah, you know this shit is hot like a sunny day. The universe will flip the script in a funny way. Sit in the grass, smell the flowers in a lovely way. Big abundance straight from God where the money came. Hey, Sophia, Dragon Tribe, I'm calling on you right now. I'm cooking in the kitchen, does somebody wanna bite now? I'm mixing in the studio, the track will get you hype now. I'm praying to the highest, so you're gonna feel the light now. I came to bless the tribe, I came to set the vibe. Slow down, take a breath. I know that I've arrived. Yeah, this that highest vibe. Yeah, this that freshest sound. I share the frequency. What goes around, it comes around. Watermelon on the right, essential oil on the left. I got these crystals on the table. God got me feeling blessed. Looking over at the trees, looking over at the leaves, looking over at these greens. Every day living my dreams. We building the business up big. I might come through.
Oh,
have a dried fig. Already.
Are you kidding me? What a freaking tune. My goodness, that's my boy Stephen Eli. Just setting the vibe with the highest vibe. The vibe of love and light, fellow waves. And with that, hello there, fellow soul. Namaste to you and yours. As always, we are one. That's what that means. Yes, we are. Even Matthew Nyes. We got him caught in the Pokeball. Got the views coming in. Hopefully we get some new folks coming in from X, from different places with that video up and doing well. You know, just trying to salt the hay, trying to just backdoor sneak in that love and light to people's lives. You know what I'm saying? I know you all know what I'm saying. Who do we got? We got Corey Cooper. Good evening, everyone. Sorry, Corey Katina. That's Corey Katina always says, good evening, everyone. Namaste, Corey Katina, the bionic shoulder himself. How we doing, brother? How is your day going in sweltering Minnesota where it's never that hot and it's not supposed to be? And I know you're a guy that likes the cold, I believe. You like that winter flow. Pretty sure. Who else we got? We got an Instagram. Preston Hunter, Lucas Vachovsky, C. Hamilton, Cody, D. Francis, Volker Menson, Eric 07 Anderson. Namaste. Namaste, fellow waves. What's going on? What's happening? There's Brendan Zenkowski. Namaste, brother. Glad to have you back on. The Bowen Frog. Corey Katina says, I stay inside in 65-degree AC. Oof, that is chilly, bro. That is freaking chilly, dude. Holy cow. So are you for sure going to... You said you're for sure going to Australia, right? What's the update there, brother? For sure going? Brendan Zen, how you doing, brother? Haven't heard from you much lately. It seems like you got your head down, just meditating away, just data collecting, just living your highest life. What else is happening, my man? Whoa, we got A Bader 81 out on TikTok. First comment on TikTok in a while. Hey, namaste, brother A Bader. I'm in Israel playing hockey in a full contact fighting league for the first time in 11 years. Wow. Israel has full contact fighting hockey. Holy shit. A Bader 81. Stay safe out there, brother. Stay safe out there. How old are you? How does this work? Is this a new thing? What's the deal here? I would love to know. Yep, leave 6:58 Friday night. Let's go, baby. Corey Katina's heading down to land down under again. 29. Damn, dude. So what's this? How does this work over there? How are you playing in a contact league of fighting all of a sudden at 29? The first time in 11 years. You got to fill me in. Alex Gately, namaste. We are one. He says, big fan of the content. Namaste, brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, my man. That's beautiful. We're putting our love and light, our hearts in it. Hello, lovely, says Erica Lovely. Namaste, enlightening Erica. How are you, fellow wave? What's happening? What's happening? How was your day? How's Ron Chamberlain doing? How's Mama Chamberlain? How's the Chamberlain clan? Chamberlain's got to be probably like British or something, right? Chamberlain, last name, origin. Or Scottish? English and French. That's what I thought, English. Derives from an old French word, Chamberlain. Means room or chamber. Erica Lovely Chamber. In the royal court, a chamberlain was a powerful figure who often controlled the monarch's personal finances and private household. Over time, the name was also given to ordinary servants used as a playful nickname, yada, yada, yada. The name was first recorded in history around 1154 when Henry le Chamberlain was noted in the social records of medieval England. People must have just made up their names back in the day. Like somebody had to just make it up at some point. Like I'm going to be called McLeod, McDougal, Gabriel, whatever. A. Bader says, short summer league, 2 groups of 4 teams, really well run, lots of fun. IEHL hockey on TikTok. Man, that's crazy. And you guys are full on hitting and fighting. That must be intense. Good way to get some stress out. Alex Gately, question. If you watch the NHL now, who is your favorite player in the league? Favorite player in the league, without a doubt, is Macklin Celebrini now. It's not even close. Honorable mention, Mathieu Olivier. But Macklin Celebrini, it's not even close. We got Sherzy, namaste, brother. Welcome in, Rumi of Rockford. We got a share from Brendan. Been doing well in an outpatient addictions course currently and working on the off days. Lots of data collecting and just grinding away. Beautiful, brother. That's amazing. Amazing. And where are you working, my man? Let us know. Fill us in on your life a little bit. That's a great update. And Lightning Erica said, we were dealing with the water line today. Haha, we will be needing more tweaking, but we are doing that Thursday. Very nice. Things getting done. Yo, peeps. Tommy, yo. Namaste, brother. Tommy, yo. What's going on, brother? What team is he on? I know someone playing on that. Oh, what team are you on? A. Bader, 81. A guy on our stream on Kick knows somebody in your league. What team are you on of the 4? 'Twas giving us water pressure issues. Ooh, not fun. Hi, all, says Big D. Dana, namaste. Dana Topper Rec. How we doing, my man? How we doing? Buzzing out here for me. Marky Mark of the Funky Zones joining. William Smith, not William Smith of the Sharks, even though that would be cool. Who got on Kick out here? We're going to slow trickle in today. Oh, we're up to 9 now. Okay. We got it back. We're buzzing a little bit. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so Canadians for tomorrow. Oh, Midwest Ruben. Namaste, Midwest Ruben. We are one brother. Security guard out in Shark Tankville. SAP Center for the Sharks back in the day. I don't know if you're still doing that, brother. Are you still doing that, Midwest Ruben? But all Canadians, let me know what your plans are for Canada Day. Wes, namaste, brother. We are one. Welcome in. It's going to be hot as shit tomorrow. Hot as shit. But I like it because this skinny meat monkey spacesuit, it likes it a lot. Brendan Zen, with my uncle's asphalt business out in the GTA, back to full-time once the course is done. Let's go, brother. Just putting in the work. Putting in the work outside in the heat, baby. Data collection. Fucking A, brother. Out in the GTA. Okay, so are you in Brantford or are you somewhere else now? But I guess you're just doing it all over the place, I guess you're saying. I guess that's what you're saying. What an honor. What a blessing that your uncle brought you in to do some asphalt work. That's amazing, man. You must be very grateful. Midwest Ruben says he's living in Chicago now. Okay, brother. Big transition up to the Windy City. Maybe you told me that last time and I forgot. My apologies, brother. Look at this, though. From our Matthew Nyes clip today, this is what happens, right, fellow waves? You play the game. You get some love and light bounces. Well, as we know, they're not bounces. You put yourself out there with intention. The universe rearranges around you in your highest excitement. So that's what it fed us. It fed us a Pokemon catch of Matthew Nyes, and now we're buzzing 50K views and counting. I think we're at like 100-something total if you count in X. So we're bringing in. We got 53 people have already joined in the first 10 minutes from X. So That's awesome. And we got, I think somebody's on YouTube. Is that you, Cater? Is Cater just chilling in the background, not saying anything? Chaos Manny, welcome in on Instagram. Namaste, brother. We are one. What do we got here? Armin, big free agent signings you could predict for tomorrow. Let me go look at the board. Free agent, big board. I need a board. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Can we get a free article here? Okay. Let's see. But you want a big prediction. Big free agent signings you can predict for tomorrow. I'm going to go Anthony Mantha to Seattle at like 7.5 per season. They're just dying to take anybody. I think he'll go and take that. I think Marcus Johansson goes back to the Wild on some cheap deal. Ooh, Mason Marchment. I could see him just going to cash in, but he also probably maybe wants to win a cup. I could see someone like the Rangers signing Mason Marchment for a shit ton of money. I could see the Utah Mammoth signing Mason Marchment. Maybe I go Mason Marchment to the Utah Mammoth. They're being very aggressive with that owner who owns the Utah Jazz as well. Ryan Shea, I think, is going to get a fucking ticket from someone. I could see the Leafs signing Ryan Shea. Logan Stanley, I think, is going to get a ticket. Mario Ferraro, I think, is going to be highly sought after. This guy is, there's not a bad word about him in hockey, and he works his freaking bag off. So I think he's going to go to a contender. I think Mario Ferraro goes to like, I mean, Vegas has seen a lot of them over the years. I could see Utah being in on him too. It's hard to pick that one. I think every team could be in on Mario Ferraro. Boone Jenner's going to go somewhere to play for a cup. Jamie Benn's obviously going to go back there. Oh, yeah, Bane Pettinger. He'll definitely be going back to Dallas. Evander Kane, I mean, to be honest, I don't know. I don't know how he keeps getting signed, to be completely honest. Yeah, I don't get it. I do not get it. But Dan Milstein, my former agent, holy cow, is he racking it up. His total value is already at $600 million in contracts. Frick. What's that? 600. I think he took 4% from me. 24 million. Wow. Killing it. Let's see what we got here. You guys, I was just looking at all those lists, so see what the stream people say. Oh, appreciate you, brother. Not a deep list. Good players, though, this year. I agree. I do agree. Tommy, yo, cleaning tomorrow in the studio now, and AC has been pumping all day. Can't keep it cool. I'm fine sitting in front of the AC with my shirt off, though. Scorcher today. It is a scorcher. Kane to Buffalo. No chance, Shersey. Bob to the Oilers. I could see that. Potentially a right wing to Chicago. I'll go Bob to Toronto. Really? Bob to Toronto. There's no way he's going to be given a contract that he wants. He's obviously asking for way too much. JoJo's going back to Sweden. Oh, okay. Nice. Already announced. Okay. Brendan with working with his family. We're all based in Brantford, but business is based out of Oakville. It's definitely a blessing, but that heat gets you some days, LOL. And for my Canada Day, to enjoy the freedom because it was last year on Canada when life got messy. Fucking rights, brother. Beautiful share. Let's go. Guy's in a much better place a year later because he's been data collecting, of course. That's what we love to hear, Brendan. That's beautiful, my man. Data collecting. Knuckle Up Barber, welcome in on Instagram, brother. We are one. What do we got here? Kane will wait. Evander, that is. Anders Lee. You could see Patrick Kane to Buffalo to end his career. That's kind of interesting. That's Kane's hometown. Anyone taking Laine? I am not touching Laine with a 500-foot pole. I'm not touching Evander Kane with a 1,000-foot pole. Anders Lee, though, could come play on my fourth line, maybe. I think he's kind of like a fringe third line, fourth liner now. Wonder who's going to be I think Matt Schaefer's the new captain right away. No doubt about that. Oh, he still had 42 points. Okay, so he's better than that. He's still got time. But I think Matt Schaefer should be the captain of those Islanders right away if Anders Lee's not back. Oh, Becca Lynn. Namaste, Becca Lynn. Back-to-back days on the stream. What's up, girl? How we hanging? Neurodivergent soul sister. That's a rarity. Fourth line. Wow. Yeah, no, he had 40 points. You're right. I think he's just not the fleetest of foot. So probably I was wrong there, Corey. 100%. You were more dialed in on his points before I said that. I'll say third line for sure. Third line net front guy for sure. Anders Lee to Utah is the kind of guy to help push them forward. Ooh, I like that. That makes a lot of sense going there. Becca Lynn says, let Sonny Meta cook. If you didn't hear, Evan Rodriguez, Boqvist, and someone else coming to Jersey in exchange for Markstrom and someone else. Woo, yeah. That was a great move by Sonny Meta. I think the Panthers got rinsed, but they also probably had to make room, right? They probably had to make room with Cap. Becca says, I'm amazing. Had a legendary therapy session and now just finished watching France versus Sweden. Nice. Did France win? That's like a big game, right? France must have won. Young Pierogi. Namaste, young Pierogi, joining the chat. What's life like for a young Pierogi? Need Nico re-signing ASAP, though. Didn't he? Oh, it's not official yet? I saw it come up that he was going to sign 5 by 12 years. That's crazy. What do you think of the Leafs going for Bobrovsky? I don't, it doesn't make any sense to me unless you're just thinking we're going to be bad. But Bob's traditionally not very good in the regular season. Like, he's had huge seasons. Like, I'm not discounting that. He's won the Vezina. But for a really good team, he hasn't been the best in the regular season lately. He always just turns it on in the playoffs, you know? 877 last year. Obviously, they weren't a great team. 906 the year before, 915 the year before, 901, 913. But the playoffs, he's always up around 910. So he's going to want a shit ton of money. He's already made a bunch of money. He's already won cups. What's his reasoning for coming there? Why would he want to come into to Toronto in the winter? I don't know. I don't think he'll want to come. I don't get it. Making room for Hellebuck, yeah, probably. Florida just got just over $4 million in cap space. Yeah, they have no room. I remember seeing that share as you could call. They only have $4 million and they got to sign Gudis, a fourth line center, and Akira Schmid. Yes, got to get Schmid and Gudis signed. Yep, at the minimum. The most beautiful sentence I've heard all day. Thank you, young Pierogi. Oh, Corey Coops, that's what brought you out of the trees, out of the weeds. Namaste, Corey Cooper. We are one. Beautiful sentence all day. Thank you, young Pierogi. Corey Cooper's just creating her own reality, making it fun. Bob is not the goalie for the Leafs. If he goes to Canada, it'll be the Oilers. I agree. If he goes, he'll go to try to win. He will not be going to a cold place to lose. That's for sure. Rumors getting Bobrovsky. We got a shit ton of cap space now. LOL. Or laugh my ass. Yeah, maybe the Devils. I could see that makes the Devils makes way more sense for Sergei Bobrovsky. If he's going to be cold, he's going to be in a nasty city that he can go eat at the Russian restaurant every night. Young Pierogi's coming in with a chat. My comment brought young Pierogi in. Let's go, brother. Chilling, brother. Taking in the vibes on this beautiful day in Toronto sports. But yeah, I kind of agree. Think if they don't pay a truckload on the AAV, they can make it work with him and one of the Marlies. Yeah, because they got rid of, Stolarz is always hurt, but yeah, they got one of those. And they have a young Russian, so maybe he could mentor that young Russian, right? Maybe that makes sense, but I just don't see him coming there because they're not good. I think like I said, Bob's probably going to only go to somewhere cold if he can win. Becca Lynn says they have Jake the Snake Allen, so you never know. He could just stand on his head. You meant New Jersey, gotcha, Tommy. Yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense. Sergei Bobrovsky to New Jersey. I could definitely get on board with that. It makes a lot of sense. Yep. Mm-hmm. Big fan of that one. Everybody's loving this Nysy clip because they're all. I didn't want to chirp him too hard, but they're all saying he saw the sign and just put his head down, walked away because he's not. Doesn't like fighting. How many views has this got now? It's got 88,000 on Twitter or on X. Nice. AJ Greer's trending. Did a report come out about him? AJ Greer and the Ducks are getting a 4-year contract with a 10-team no trade, $4.25 million over 4 years. So they decided to go with him over. Wow, that's a ticket for him. Good for him. He's tough. They pair him with Ross Johnston. He can score. He's arguably, he's a better hockey player probably than Jeff Viel, but Jeff Viel's so gritty. I think he's grittier. So where's Jeff Viel going to go? It's a good for him. I knew he was going to get a big deal. Mm-hmm. Wonder who's going to be Leo Carlson will be the captain of Anaheim for sure. Bobby Brink staying. Arseny Gritsuk, 3 years, $3.25 million. I know everybody loves this Arseny Gritsuk guy, but is he that good? That's a freaking pretty big contract, isn't it? How many points did he have this year? He's only 25. Okay. Oh, 31 points, only -3. Okay, so and he got 3.25. Okay, fair enough. First year rookie year, 31 points. He's only going to get better. I agree with that deal, actually. Sonny Meta is not going to make a deal that's not smart with analytics. Tommy, Jersey has 4 firsts in the next 2 years. Just got Rodriguez and Boquist. Can now afford to throw in Mercer and also Casey and Saleyev. 2 firsts, Mercer and a D prospects for Helly. I think Helly would be down to go to the New Jersey Devils. I think he would much rather be there than Winnipeg. I agree with you there, brother. Maybe that's what they're doing. I think that makes a lot of sense. I'd rather have Hellebuck, obviously. I could also go to Utah. Jeff. What are you saying, Jeff? Utah has some deep pockets and wants to win now, especially the Winter Classic. They do. They're going to spend to the cap. I love Grits. Good deal. Most to be happy with it. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Yeah, it looks like a good deal. Cubs and Jays join. Peter 4175 Flames. Namaste, brother. Welcome in. Got anybody saying shit on Bob to Winnipeg, says Armin. Bob to Winnipeg, eh? There's no chance Bob's going to Winnipeg. He's not going from Florida to Winnipeg. He's not going from he's at least going to go Florida, Toronto, but I think he's going Florida, New Jersey if he can. What other place would be better for him than Jersey? Every other team's got a goalie unless they want to swap them. Unless they, no, he's a free agent. They can't then swap them. They got Darcy Kemper out there. Namaste, Peter. We are one, brother. They got Darcy Kemper out in L.A. Vasilevsky, Tampa. All the warm places. Nashville, they got Saros. Ooh, Darcy had an 891 this year. He fell off. Okay, maybe they'd think about, but he's probably got a contract that's still good for a while. Come on, load. Oh yeah, Darcy's 1 more year of his contract. Okay. You think Revo going to get a contract? Oh, I don't know. We were talking about that. I was talking about that with somebody. I think he's too many games short of 1,000. What's he at? Oh, okay. 38 games short. He's 38 games short of 1,000. I don't know, fellow Waves. He's played 113 in the show, though. So he's got played 113 games in the playoffs. So, like, come on. He's played 113 games in the playoffs. He's got to 1,000 games. Fuck me. Way over 1,000 with that. I'd be happy with, 1,000 in the regular season, great, whatever. But if I was at 962 and I got 113 games in the playoffs and I got to go in next year and just be that guy that's going to play just 38 games to get it, Revo to Chicago. I mean, that kind of makes sense, Jersey. That would kind of work. Sharks will bring back Revo for 39 games. Yeah, you know what? He probably made enough bonds there to do that. I wouldn't be surprised. That is true. Niels Hoglander to Nashville. I didn't see that. Okay. Beck Malmstein got a nice contract too. A 6-year, just under $3 million. Good for him. It's fucking awesome for him. He's fucking fast. Ivan went to the Bruins. Fabian Lysell wanted a new. Zach, oh my God, Zach Ostapchuk got 4 years times 2.35. Damn, dude. Nashville got, I didn't know that. I didn't know Ostapchuk got that much money. That's a lot of money. Damn. What? That's surprising to me. I mean, I love that. I'm so happy for him. He's actually tougher than I thought. When I watched his fights, I was like, wow, he's actually like really confident. But I guess he must be doing a lot of other things well. 59 games, 7 points, minus 11. And you get a 4-year contract at 2.35. I know they got cap space, but what is that? I know they need grit, but that's a lot of money, Sharzy. I'm so happy for him. It doesn't make any fucking sense to me. It's a little not so tight with your money there. I feel like you could have signed him for like 4 years at $1 million each, not 2.35. They must think he's really fucking good. He's only 23. What's he got? 4 points in 11 games in the minors. Like, hasn't lit the minors on fire. It's had good years. But I'm like, I don't know. I thought Mike Greer's been doing a great job, but that one's a little confusing to me. But he did do well against some tough dudes. And he's willing to go them. So you got to respect it. And he can play. So there you go. Makes sense, I guess. Hopefully we'll see something for 1-year contract. But yeah, I love seeing enforcers getting contracts. Amen. Where do y'all think Werenski goes? I don't think there's any other place for Zach Werenski than Dallas. Maybe Adam Fox in New York. But they're going to want a replacement, right? So I feel like Dallas could swap Harley for Werenski. Werenski wants to win. He doesn't want to go to Rangers, but that's another D you could think they just want to change it up, that maybe Columbus would be like, hey, we might as well get somebody back. But they're also in no rush to trade Werenski because he said he's going to honor the rest of his contract. So he just won't sign an extension. That's just going to cause a problem in the room, though. Question says from Dana, when you went to development camp, did you notice higher picks getting treated any better than other guys? I would say when it came to equipment and medical staff, not really, but definitely see more attention from media guys. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. No, guys didn't get more treated any better. I just think they were obviously this is kind of, you know this, Dana. When guys are like known that are going to be on the team, the employees and the trainers and the coaches treat them like they're kind of on the team, right? So from that sense, it's just they have a closer bond. Nobody wants to get close to the guys that aren't going to make the team. They don't want to it's almost like they don't want to get guys' hopes up, which I think is sad. Why don't you just be a good human? You're not getting their hopes up by like being a nice person to the kid, you know? So I guess there is a little bit of different treatment when they think he's going to Okay. I'm answering my question as I talk it out. There is a difference of treatment because they are not afraid to get close to a guy they know is going to make it and highly touted. That is true. Like I'm sure Porter Martone at Flyers development camps, like Like, you know what I mean? Didn't make the stream last night. Did you guys talk about the 3 women invited to Oilers dev camp? We did not. I just saw that today, Corey. What do you think about that, brother? Wes, I think Montreal will be active tomorrow. Montreal, that Ken Hughes is always active. Yeah, I could see Dallas for sure, says Young Progi. Yeah, well, I mean, 3 women at NHL development camp, pretty freaking cool. I don't know as much. Are they like they're doing the full drills, or like what's the deal? 3 women at Edmonton Oilers camp. Aaron Ambrose is a coach. That's awesome. Also, they're actually doing full on drills. What a freaking that just must be that must be tough. Oh, she knocked the guy over. Fuck yeah. Who'd she body here? Oh, she bodied a guy. Oh, fuck. Dude. Okay, they're literally doing full on drills. Fucking rights. That's got to be hard as shit though. Like, to be honest with you, it's got to be really hard. Like, you're probably just fucking gas after. Like, fuck me. I was gassed all the time, like dead. You got to think you're just gassed. I think it's great as long as everyone still plays straight up and they don't turn into a sideshow. I agree. It looked like they were. It looked like they were playing hard. Dana says I would always treat them like I would see them in October, but I had a pretty good idea to who will be back. I mean, September. Yeah, exactly. Everybody kind of knows who will be back, Dana. Makes sense, brother. When you retired, Curtis, says Peter4175 Flames, did you get any contracts or were you just done? I did, brother. My agent, Dan Milstein, was trying to get me to Florida. And then Paul Maurice was like, apparently he went and watched tape of me and he was like, he got back to their management that then told my agent that, you can't skate. I didn't like my skating. So then they did come back after I already decided to retire and I was losing my shit. My agent did call me and say, hey, Florida's offering you a 2-way now. So I could have gone and played in Charlotte and tried to get up that year, the first year they won the cup. So Dan was like, you sure you don't want to shoot it up again or whatever? And I was like, no, man, I really don't. I'm done. So yeah. Never too late to be a better you. Namaste. The best handle with the dolphin picture online. What's going on, brother? Or fellow wave. Brock's Meat on Homes. Brock's Meat on Homes. It's an interesting handle, Brock. Oh shit, you were with Milstein, eh? The Russian ambassador. Dude, let me tell you about Dan fucking Milstein, everybody. This guy came over from the Ukraine with like $5 in his pocket or something, 17 cents, $7, something, like nothing. And he's built multi-million dollar businesses. Like mortgaging, all these different fucking things. And then he did the Russian 5 movie. And then he's like, you know what? Fuck it. I did all this other stuff. I made all my money. I just want to have fun and do a passion job now that I can also make a lot of money doing, but I'm not doing it for the money. He's an agent and he's going to take over the hockey world. He already is. He's already got all the Russians. Then he's started to get all the English speaking people now and the North Americans. It's over, people. Like it's already done because he doesn't need the money. He has so much money. Like other agents are doing the job because they want to live the lifestyle. They want to make a lot of money. He's like, yeah, I already have all that. He literally does it because he just likes to do it. That's why he's the best agent. I tell everybody that. Will women play in the scrimmage? I don't know, but if they do, they better keep their fucking head up. If I was in a scrimmage with girls and they came to the camp, I would fucking light them up. I would. Like Corey said, you play normal. If I got a chance, oh man, I'm out there to fucking kill people when I'm back there playing. It just is what it is. I don't condone it. I don't like that I would do that, but I would have. Young Progi, yeah, he's got to be one of the best agents in the last 10 years. Dude, he's the best agent, no doubt about it. Yeah, and you have to light it up. I think it would be very dangerous. I remember Haley Wickenheiser went to Philadelphia Flyers camp, and I remember talking to people about it and stuff, and Todd Fedoruk was there and a bunch of big 240-pound tough guys, and they're looking at each other, and Bobby Clark was like, treat her like normal. And they're like, all right. And they were just running her. And she was a big, strong woman. And they were just burying her apparently, but she's a beast. It wouldn't be fair to anyone involved if you didn't. Exactly. It kind of puts guys in a weird spot. I wish they would just let the fucking girls hit like all the other freaking guys. Like, why would it be any different, right? Why would it be any different? I don't get it. I didn't get it, as the Scots would say. Holy hockey chat tonight, huh? How's Corey Cooper doing out there? Is Shari Soulful would have said something. Maybe she's got something going on. Corey Cooper out there. How's everybody doing on that front? On the Love and Light data collection front? Tommy, yo, you can't screw your shot that worked your whole life for a publicity stunt. Yeah, right. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I wouldn't say a publicity stunt, I think, does it a disservice. I think they're generally trying to help and grow the game. Development camps, the one place, if you're going to do it, you probably should do it. I know Haley Wickenheiser went to main camp, right? That was full-blown NHLers. This is development camp. There's some really good players and strong kids, but this is not main camp. That's a side. I think a non-goalie going to an NHL training camp back in the day that the Wickenheiser went to the Flyers, that's a sideshow of it. Corey Cooper says, data collecting, baby, moment of time, all there is. Namaste, Corey Cooper. How's the job search? Anything new? Any news on that front? Interstellar Observer. Love that name. Namaste, Interstellar Observer. Welcome in. How are you? Trevor_88. Namaste, brother. Welcome in. We are one. Young Pierogi says, I wonder if it was slightly a PR move considering some of the backlash they got from hiring Babs, but maybe I'm wrong. I wouldn't doubt it at all. Some good press. You also got Stan Bowman hire him. That's it. Corey said the same thing. Babcock. Fully enjoying the hockey talk. Okay, great, Corey Cooper. Great. Corey Katina, conspiracy theory with Bandicoot there. Is this a way to deflect attention? Oh, sorry. You said the same thing, Corey, when I was reading over there. You nailed it, brother. Dana, I think even if the girls hit, they would get killed in an NHL game. I've watched a ton of hockey, and the women's game is great, but even if the women did hit, they'd still get killed. I think they need to just I agree, but I think the women's game needs to be the same. Wes, I was having a conversation with two ladies from Boston Uni. They want to fight in hockey too. Really? Wow. I didn't expect it to go there. I think they can wear the cages and just play all-out physical hockey. I think that would be more than enough, but hey, they want to. I don't fucking care what they want to do. Corey Cooper, we need a woman chiming in here. They very much let them hit to a far greater extent than they ever have in the PWHL. I agree, Corey Cooper, and I researched this. They first didn't, and then in Sweden, I can't remember how long ago, Sweden, they put in checking 5 feet close to the boards, and concussions went down from 36 in one season to 6 because girls now had to be paying attention. Right? Before, you didn't have to worry about being hits. You didn't pay attention. You were focused on trying to win the game, score a goal, make a play. So why they then applied those rules to PWHL, but why don't they just open it all up? Just open it all up. Girls are still crushing each other either way. There's always clips of girls just annihilating girls, and they shouldn't be. Sharzy said, I heard Dave Tippett is a worse coach than Babs. What do you think about that, Dana? Obviously, you were around that. I'm interested to hear what Dana has to say. Fantastic, says Interstellar Observer, buzzing. Young Progi says, I wonder if it was slightly apparent. Oh, no, sorry, I read that, brother. I don't disagree. In my experience, head coaches don't have a ton to do with development camp besides a few speeches. Oh, yeah, for sure. But I think we're talking about just Tippett. Sharzy saying Tippett's a far worse coach than Babs. As far as like being hard on players, you mean, Sharzy? Because I heard Cassidy's really bad. We all know Mike Keenan was bad. Young Progi says, if the PWHL let the ladies throw mitts, the viewership would go up 500%. Let's face it. I agree, brother. I agree. Young Progi, where are you from, bro? Where are you from? 100 people already in 4 minutes. All right. Okay, X, we see you. We're getting a buzzing a little bit. That's how it works. Get attention. Post clips. Get it buzzing. We're at 104,000 views now in only 2 hours on X. Let's go. Maybe it'll drive some stuff to the actual good shit. What do we got with John Carlson? We've already seen that trade. Did he sign? Claude Giroux, where's he going to go? I didn't know he was a free agent, but I think Mason Marshman is going to be the most sought after forward besides Anthony Mantha. Mantha number 2. It's weird that Jamie Benz. Wonder what he wants as a contract. I find it weird he's not signed. Listen to next year's free agent class. McDavid, Eichel, Kaprizov, Connor, Panarin, Natchez, Robertson, Kempe. Oh, wait, what? Oh, this is a year. Oh, this is a while ago. Oh, because they thought this was back when McDavid hadn't signed. Yeah, okay, I gotcha. Seriously though, people are on my post about Nyes are either just shocked that he's built so thick like a refrigerator, like somebody just said his body type's a refrigerator. But it's either that or he should have fought me or something. Oh boy. Kaprizov just signed, yeah. Let's see here. 100% they need to change the rules for younger women. I agree. I'm guessing they'll try to figure it out in phases. I agree, Corey Cooper. I think that's a good play. Harder on players, says Tippett, says Sharzy. Less to do with him directly, but something to take the attention away. Yeah, I got you, Corey. I love Tip. As best I could tell, players loved him. Not great at developing players, needed a veteran team. Not a developer, just a kind of a tactician. Tip was my favorite coach I worked for. I Cody's best years with him as a coach. Fair enough. North York, man, pretty much right on the boundary of Toronto and Thornhill. Nice, dude. Great spot. Great spot. Matty Anderson, 33, Namaste, welcome in. Beer Tasters Club, welcome in. Jack's Dad, 25, Ferraro and Roadrunner, Namaste. Young Progi, what's your name, bro? Instead of calling you Young Progi, see if I can remember your name. But is there any talk about JB, Jordan Binnington out there? I feel like St. Louis has got to get a lot of return for him. There must be a big war on what he's worth. This Kawhi Leonard trade is just terrible for the Raptors, man. What are they thinking? Okay, Jordan Binnington. He's available 2 hours ago. Dave Pena says the Leafs have checked on Jordan Binnington as they continue exploring the goalie market. While nothing appears close, Toronto's doing its homework. Oh my God, Binner to Toronto? You got to think Binner's already won a cup. You think he'd definitely want to come home to Toronto, right? Holy fuck. Why not? Maximize your career appeal. It better go well, though. Bobrovsky hasn't softened his stance, leaving Florida to pivot. Oh, on the amount of contract. New Jersey will have to address their goaltending at some point, too, with Jake Allen in the backup role, getting Carousel Goalie carousel getting off to a decent start. Yeah, if I'm the Oilers, I'd be all over Binnington. But who the fuck are you going to give up for him? So the Panthers have Akira Schmid and Jakob Markstrom. That is a freaking terrible tandem. Panthers goaltender options. Alex Lyon, yeah. He should be getting a contract for somebody. Oh, look at this. NHL entry draft day mock trade. Canes acquire Binnington, 50% retained. St. Louis first round and number 11. And Pius Suter. St. Louis receives Alexander Nikishkin, Pyotr Kochetkov, and Jesper Kotkaniemi. That's a very fair deal. That would be great for everybody involved. Let's see. To give an example of Tip, how nice he was, got all the locker room staff Christmas presents. That's very nice. So, yeah, he seems like a very veteran coach, like you're saying. Just a great dude, but more built for that kind of team. Court, you're supposed to be our in for the Binner news. I know. I haven't been talking to him much. I kind of leave him alone. He's had a lot going on and try to let him have his space. The least would kick tires on JB. I met his sister. Sydney Binnington? Is that who you met? Sid Bin? She's so nice. I was hearing Binner to Florida till Markstrom deal. Binner would have loved that. Binner to New Jersey? Yeah, I could see that, I guess. Yep. Binner to Edmonton Babcock. Imagine the fuck you matches in the room in media. Smays had to come out of the woodwork for that one. Smays, who are you, brother? Welcome into our stream. Namaste. We are one. Where are you from and from? What's your name? Would love to hear you. Love to hear what you're all about. But yeah, that would be... I don't know if Binner wants to go do that. But he's kind of protected being the goalie a bit, you know? Obviously, it's pretty obvious if you're not playing great. You got to think he would do well for the Oilers, though, with the pressure. It's what he lives for. It's what he literally lives for. They think Kawhi's still that good? Raptors got absolutely rinsed. He posted a career-high 27.9 points per game last season at 35. Damn, okay, I didn't know that. He was that good. Damn. Contract. Did he sign, though? He wants some, huge contract. He could sign a 2-year contract worth $125 million. Crazy. He said Toronto's the only place he would commit on a long-time basis. Wow. All right. The Leafs might snip on Mason March. Oh, for sure for sure they will. He'd love to come back there, I bet. I agree with that, Wes. If Binner went to Florida, guaranteed 4 fights minimum. Oh, Dana. He's never had one. He's been close so many times. You think it happens, eh? You think it happens if he goes there? Oilers great fit for Binner, gives him a chance to save the franchise. Yeah, when you put Jordan Binnington in that underdog role, get the fuck out of the way. Get the fuck out of the way. M. Hattie, namaste, the last stealthy, Vancouver. Sean from Vancouver is S. Mays. Okay, brother. Great to meet you, dude. Soren Kolstrup, what's going on? Namaste. Young Progi says, I think the Raps actually did a solid deal for Kawhi. They basically gave up none of their younger guys besides Grady, who's probably out of here anyway. That is true, but they did give up Ingram. I guess that was part of it. But they gave up a lot of draft picks, though, didn't they? Hopefully, they can get them back. Yeah, he did lose his spot. I agree. I didn't know. I honestly didn't know Kawhi was that good last season. So I thought he was kind of getting washed up, but he was really good at 35. Just don't sign him for too long. Can we get a video of Jack Hughes wearing the gold medal into the room? Into this room? Corcatina. Why in hell would I do that? Why would I put Jack Hughes, American with the gold medal, in my locker room? LOL, what I responded to. Look at what I responded to. I'm confused. Play Freebird. No. Dan, I'm trying to see what. You're supposed to be our in for Binner news. Look what I responded to. I don't know what you mean. Sorry, Corey Cooper. I'm not picking up what you're, or Corey Katina. I'm not picking up what you're putting down. Raptors think with Leonard is not final till the 6th of July. Oh, it's not final. Okay. Tommy, Jersey has enough money for Bennington and Marshman. Marshman is what they need up front. They do need some size. I could see that. I bet you. I think teams are good. I think Mason Marshman's in one of those situations. He lit it up at the end of the year. He's big. He's kind of a shithead. He's skilled. I think he's going to get paid way more than he should. Like, I bet you he's looking for a ton of money. Like, I bet he's asking for like 7-8 mil, something crazy. But he's a shithead. I replied to Dan saying Benner, New Jersey. It must not show you who we're a respond to. Oh, okay. Yeah, probably. Maybe it does when I go on Kick. Yeah, it did on Kick, Corey, not on my StreamYard. That's exactly what happened, brother. I miss his dad. Oh, yeah. Yep. Tough. That was a tough one. Tommy, you need size with Brad Hughes and Gritzik, isn't it? I agree. Dana, so funny in hockey, we say a ton of money, 7 or 8 million, but NBA 125 million for 2. I know it's crazy. It's crazy. Those guys are like full-blown businesses, man. Like massive businesses. But can we all just have some, I want to have some Jaylen Brown appreciation. Jaylen Brown appreciation. Does anybody see what's going on with Jaylen Brown right now in the NBA? He's literally one of the best basketball players. And he's getting so ripped apart in media because he's pushing back against the media. He's going against the grain. And they're just trying to drag him through the mud. It's literally the oldest trope in the book. Drag the intelligent, smart, dangerous black man through the mud. The one who wants to take his $330 million he's making and rebuild Black Wall Street and educate. And fuck, I love that guy. I love Jaylen Brown. He's streaming. He's like the only NBAer doing that in the right way. He's in the way he's doing it. I fucking vibe with Jaylen Brown. I would love to get on a call with that guy. Wolves need to bring in LeBron now. LeBron's going to Golden State, brother. You must have. I just saw that today. It's like a done deal. He's going to Golden State, $30.8 million for 2 years, just going to play with Draymond and Steph. USA Hockey is taking over Canada. Not quite yet, but it's getting there. Not quite yet, Dana. It's getting there, though. Young Progi, bench guys in the NBA get like 15 a year. Yeah, it's fucking stupid. You got to be in the NBA. You just got to be Mr. Positive, great guy, pay people extra money here and there. Just do all the little things, and you'll be around for a long time. You just got to play that game. You can make a ton of money playing that game. Ton of money. Kawhi Leonard's an interesting personality. God, he's got a funny laugh, man. There's nothing better than somebody with a funny laugh. Oh God, this guy Braden Rose I played with in junior, tough as fuck, Rosie. But his laugh was so high pitched, like a little girl's laugh. Oh my God, it fucking killed me. It fucking killed me. Corey Coutinho, LaMelo to the Wolves has me excited for next season. I'm actually going to buy a Wolves jersey. I do not get the LaMelo Ball hype. Like, Corey Coutinho, how is that going to work? Let's put LaMelo Ball hog, full of himself, on the court with Anthony Edwards, who's way better at being a ball hog into himself. How's that going to work? The two guards there. I don't see that working. LaMelo's like taller than him too. Is the point guard? I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like that, Corey Coutinho. I don't think that's going to work at all. I mean, I think they'll have good seat. Like obviously Anthony Edwards can carry them and stuff, but like I don't think that's going to work. I do not think that's going to work. Personally, of course, Mbappe had 2 goals today. Frick, that guy's nasty. One, 2 punch shooters shoot. You can't double either of them. Both rank in the 99% for shot creation. Yeah, but they're both haven't been on the same team with each other. That's going to go down. Unless, I mean, they're going to touch the ball a lot, but they're not going to touch the ball as much with them both in the same team. Young Pierogi, don't forget, though, LaMelo played with his brothers who took more shots than him. So if he puts his ego aside and learns to play D, it could work. Yeah, that's a big IF, Young Pierogi. That's a big IF. And I'm not buying it. Nope. Even if he's just serviceable on D, the Wolves would be happy. I don't think he's going to be serviceable on D. I think he's fucking lazy, bro. I don't know. I'm not about it. I don't think that's a good move. I don't think it's a good move. Like Anthony Edwards isn't a guy that's like dragging people into the fight, you know? He just kind of does his own thing. Oh, God. John Lennon was so ahead of his time. Mario Ferraro, trending all of a sudden. Talking to those across the league, sounds like there's considerable interest in Mario Ferraro, who will hit the market tomorrow. We'll see which teams go term with him. If the Leafs move Riley, can see Toronto putting Ferraro. I told you everybody been on Ferraro. Yeah, he's going to have people all over him. Bobrovsky to the Leafs is pointing in that direction. Mario Ferraro is a hot commodity. Freaking love me some Mario Ferraro. Well, he's also been on a bad team. His analytics are not great. But he's just a warrior. He competes so hard. Wolves are going to be top 2 in the West next season. Still can't look past Spurs and OKC. Yeah, they can't get past them. I appreciate the drama and spectacle of the World Cup, says Dana, but it's so boring, and I know the diving is part of the game, but it's embarrassing to me. The 2 sports I love, rugby and hockey, that behavior would not be tolerated. I do agree, Dana. I'm all over it, brother. I've been able to look past the diving more, as I just get that's part of the game. But I do agree. But it's all about the spectacle. By the way, my name's Dean. I don't know if you saw the earlier message. My bad, young pierogi. Dean. See if I can remember Dean. Young pierogi Dean. Another D name. Keith Ark says, I love Mario. I want him on CBJ so badly. I can't stand it. Him and Trouba. Namaste, Keith. You're fired up. You want him and Trouba, eh? You're going for the hardcore physical guys. Well, Trouba there. Trouba's a fucking... Trouba's a bit of a fucking asshole with those hits, man. Ark, he at least seems like such a wholesome, good dude. Oh, my God. Mario Ferraro, I'm telling you, has never had a bad day, I don't think. Mario Ferraro, Jordan Binnington, Jake Muzzin. I always say my favorite teammates. Dana, you should text all free agent buddies, hear where they're going, and make a Kalahi bets. What's that? Is that like a betting thing for where players are going to go? I am not interested in betting, but I know what you mean. But I don't know any of these guys, brother. I don't know any of these guys, free agents. I'm not a very, like, bro-y. I was never a bro-y hockey player. Like, I didn't go on, like, boys' trips in the summers and go golfing and do all this shit. I just trained my ass off and just put my blinders on. I don't know a lot of people, man. Corey, I hope Australia gets past Egypt so I can go to a watch party for round of 16. Oh, my God. That'd be awesome, Corey Katina. Does that Mo Salah guy still play for Egypt? He's got 3. Oh, yeah, he's got 1 goal, 2 assists in matches. Nice. Mohamed Salah. He's dubbed the Egyptian king. He's the all-time top foreign goal scorer in the Premier League. He's currently a free agent. Where is he? Is he just too old? 34, not playing anywhere? Mo Salah. I was teasing. I think it's illegal, actually. Okay. Oh, sorry, brother. I got you. Keith says, give me him, Trouba, and Olivier. Oh, pfft. I guess, yeah. I guess. And you got Voronkov. That guy might be he's tougher than... He's the one that's closest to toughness than Olivier. Keith Ark says, I feel so bad for Mario. He donated a signed jersey to the You Can Play Foundation for an auction. I just barely missed it last year. It went unbidded for. What? How the fuck did that get unbidded for? It just shows you how not a lot of Sharks fans. Zach Werenski wants to go to Tampa. I could see that. Fuck yeah, I'd want to. Who doesn't want to go there? I wonder if how they'd make that work. How would they make that work? People taking Alexei Karmanov, the 6'11", 270-pound guy, doing very hard skating drills that everybody has a hard time with and saying he can't skate is ridiculous. People are donkeys. Werenski, fill the radish hole. He'd more than fill that radish hole. He'd blow that hole out of the water. He's a damn Norris Trophy winner. Tampa would definitely be my spot as I got older. That's a retirement goal for me. Tampa's so nice. The nice calm side of Florida. It went unbidded for 2 years. That's crazy. Keith, I think Voronkov won't be on CBJ for long, to be honest. With Marchenko allegedly wanting out, I think Big Boss is also headed out with him. Not surprising. I could see if I was on that team, if I was Marchenko and Werenski's gone, I am out of there. I am saying peace. But that Marchenko guy became a hell of a freaking player, didn't he? Freaking nasty. He's going to get such a raise. He's on only 3.8 until 1 more year at 3.8, and then he's going to get a freaking ticket. 67 points last year, 74 the year before. He's going to get a freaking ticket. He's going to get paid like 12. You could probably ask for like a Nico Hischier contract. Whoa, Sarasota area. Yep, that's the place I was talking about too. You told me, yo. Nama fucking stay, chat. Hope y'all are living La Vida Loca. Look at Corey freaking, sorry, Cody, coming in hot, brother. Coming in hot. Are you coming in hot from the sun, or are you on the moon again, brother? Cody's praying. Dana, look up who Philly took in the first. Some monster with okay hands. Who did Philly draft? 2026 draft results. NHL Elite. Malhotra. Oh, I totally missed that. Malhotra got to go to Vancouver. Wow. That's crazy. That's wild. What a win for that team. What a win for their. If anybody's going to handle the father-son relationship playing on the same team, it would definitely be the Malhotras. Tyne and Lawrence went 11, eh? So you're saying who did the Flyers take, you're saying? Maxim Sokolovsky. Oh, he played on the London Knights. Huh. I didn't know they had a guy that good. I hear Bob's going to the Leafs. Yeah, I just think that's a terrible move. I see you over there, Sean's Landscaping. Namaste, brother. We are one. I think that's terrible. I'm not a fan of that. But Maxim Sokolovsky. I've never heard of this guy. Maxim. Knights are always just finding players, eh? Maxim Sokolovsky. What a freaking name. He is 6'8", 240 pounds. Jesus. He went 27th. Wow. 8 points plus 10. He's going to University of Maine. What's a weird place to go? Stay in the OHL, you donkey. 49 PIMS, 6'8", 240. Fucking enormous. Okay. They must really like him. The name most romance offers could never think of. Cody, dude, what's going on with Florida having every single pest on their team now? And yes, Gabe, I'm on the moon, brother. You were on the moon, but you're not really on the moon because you're so chill. On the moon means like you got to be super fucking high. Your tolerance is too high that I don't even consider you on the moon anymore. Werenski replacing Radish would be insane. Typical Tampa luck, that would be. It's hard. Oh, Keith Ark. He's a big Columbus fan. I'd love to see a big Columbus fan. That's awesome. Shari Soulflow Cortia. Namaste, fellow wave. We are one. She is out here on Instagram. Larkin to where? I think Larkin's staying. I think Yzerman's going to call his shot, call his bluff, and be like, brother, you ain't going nowhere. He said that. Dylan's got 5 years on his contract, so he ain't going nowhere. Sean, you think that 7-foot kid will ever play in the NHL? I think the Sharks drafted him. Big boy. Oh, I did, brother. I know all about him. He's with my old agent. So I hope he makes it. He seems like he can move for a guy that big. So we shall see. His moon boots are on. My moon boots are, I know, but like if I'm on the moon, you know I'm on the moon. You know what I mean? Like you sound just the same. You're buzzing. You're always kind of buzzing. You're always kind of the same. Maybe that's you on the moon. Maybe, okay. Maybe you not on the moon is super quiet and don't even come on the stream. I don't know. I'm just saying, you don't seem like, if I'm on the moon, I can fucking barely function. Please keep Larks to run the kids out of the building. I would love that. I think Larkin stays and I think Werenski stays. I don't disagree. I think that I think Werenski definitely stays, but I would not be surprised if Steve Yzerman just goes, yeah, sorry, Dylan. What the fuck? Gleb wants all the smoke once he's at the NHL level, including Tom Wilson. There would be nothing left of him. When Gleb Puchachov told Canadiens management what would happen if he fought Tom Wilson. What the fuck? There'd be nothing left of him? Let's see, dude, says Cam Jansen. Yeah, no shit. I don't believe you. Who the fuck is this guy? Gleb Pugachev. That is a ballsy thing to say. What a question that is from them. So this guy's just one of those rare Russian nail guns. He was drafted first round, and he's a forward, 26th overall. Holy shit. MHL, 33 games, 24 points. In the playoffs, 9 points. Doesn't have a lot of PIMs. Well, he had double the PIMs. Okay. He had double the amount of PIMs as games last year, but this year he toned it down and focused on playing more. He's played a bit in the KHL. Damn, that's a big boy. Heavy hitter and power forward. Throwing soul-crushing hits on the regular and violently fighting for inside position every chance he gets. Pugachev checks to bring a significant intimidation factor to the NHL level. Combined with his skating, he's an immovable object. Whoa. I need to see a video of this guy. I'm intrigued. Gleb. Canadians were like, yeah, we like that. Who the Smash Man he's called, the most punishing winger in the draft. Okay, let's check this. Gleb. I am curious. Gleb is such a sick name. Dude, yeah, Gleb guy wants all the smoke. Monkey spacesuit, moon boots, LOL. Wes. Let's see this monster. He's going to get a chance every time he touches the ice. Seriously, let's see. Okay. Where do I go here?
Folks, strap in for another fun one. Today we're taking a look at one of my most entertaining and
he's listed at 225.
Fun to watch players in this year's draft class, Gleb Pugachev. Now, Gleb Pugachev is one of the more intriguing guys in this year's NHL draft class for a number of different reasons. I mean, he is
fifth in the league in penalty minutes as a 16-year-old.
Is one of the most physical players I have seen in a long time, let alone out of Russia. I think this is the style of player that Russia seems to be trying to turn their skill guys into over time, and I think that's why a lot of these Russian guys have maybe struggled to project long-term next few years. Pugachev, overall tier, if he keeps his puck touches quick, he can...
It's not enough. I need short hits here.
Сайт абы куда. Спасение. Максимально выгодно сделал свою позицию и потом уже не оставил шансов голкиперу на спасение.
Этого игрока обороны. Лока выиграл вбрасывание. Четвертая тройка. Лока, Масленицына.
Очень здорово. Пытается Глеб Пугачев прорваться. Подбор шайбы. Пускает его туда игрок команды.
На синюю бросок, ну и шайба не остается в зоне чайки, бросок получился. Плесовских.
Владение Марата Сабитова. Чайка выходит из-под давления, сразу пас вперед, но без продолжения. Хороший силовой прием. Второго периода Кузнецов бросает в створ, не попадает. Зато забирают ярославцы подбор. Кузнецов.
Подай. Никита Ишимников.
Игрок Чайки.
Oh wow.
Андреянов забирает.
We need to see a fight.
Alongside our director of scouting, Craig Button. So the Montreal Canadiens made it all the way to the Eastern Conference Final.
This is interesting, fellow waves. MHL to the show is a big jump considering he didn't play. He's not gonna be playing the NHL yet. They should bury him in the have Val for at least half the year. He's not even close to making the jump, brother. He's playing in the MHL, not the KHL. He's not making the NHL. Yeah, maybe he shouldn't be talking down Tom Wilson while people maybe target rampage. No, man, I think he's got. It looks like he's got balls. It's like when my 15-year-old 6'2" now beefy nephew wanted to just wrestle around for fun because he could thought he could kick my ass, and then found out what man strength was. LOL. Holy shit, that kid kills. Wouldn't last 3 months in the AHL Central. Sharesy, I don't know about that. I think KHL's tough, not like NHL tough. Not sure he will make it out of the A. Yeah, well, he's got to get a chance. He's talking a big game. You got to give him a chance. He's going to get one.
Final, which meant they're only going to pick 28th overall in the opening round. However, they said, they got to pick number 26 and realized the guy we really want is still available and may not be by the time we get to 28. So let's make a trade. So they traded with Las Vegas to take the 26th overall pick. Tell us about the guy he took and what your impressions are.
Well, I'll tell you what he is. He's big, he's fast, and he's heavy and hard. Like, so you got these qualities that makes opponents really uncomfortable. He drives the net, he plays hard along the boards, and you go out on the ice against him, and there's no rest with respect to thinking you're going to have an easy time out there against him, because he doesn't let you have an easy time. He's young, he's energetic, he plays with such great enthusiasm. I don't know how much offensive ability he has, Gino, but that type of catalyst player that can push his way into areas.
Okay, there's not much. So we got a mixtape, violence mixtape. Violence mixtape. We need to see him tilt. We want Gleb. We got the Crushes one.
Okay, you know what? Demidov, you're a decent amount, but his game is all.
Okay, we need a tilt. I'm not seeing the violent mixtape come up. We can't even find a fight, and he's saying he's going to beat up Tom Wilson. That is ballsy.
Draft, the Montreal Canadiens select from Novigorod, Lee Pugachev.
Of course, he's a gold star guy. There's my agent right there. Of course, he's a gold star guy. Duh. This guy's got a serious look on his face. Maybe they just not allowed to fight in that league.
Everything in this game changes.
Whoa.
One goal is all it takes. Everything in this game changes.
Put some hands there.
8 minutes into the second period.
He's really fast, man, for being that big.
He knows how to play tough. The league leader in body checks. It's a 2-on-1. Pugachev and Sokolov. Lead Pugachev to the left. Sokolov. Goal. Him. And here, too, they're tough.
Bogdanov. Off net. Wings.
There's just no scrums. There's just nothing. So I agree. Okay. Yeah, you're not seeing a lot here. Not seeing a lot. Only other Gleb I've ever heard of was Cameraman Gleb. Who's Cameraman Gleb? Who dat? We need to see this guy getting a scrap. He would have a dance partner every night. Oh, he would. He'd burn through those dance partners quick. That's true, Shersey. If he did that in practice, he'd get killed by one of those boys there. They are clean and hard. You got to admit, I do agree. It's unlisted. You have to copy and paste my link. Okay. See if I can do that. Cancel. Copy. Paste. Violence mixtape. Okay, so there's just gonna be more hits. Yeah, nothing new. I just skipped through. No killies, just hits. Appreciate you though, fellow Wave. Nothing new there, though. Hey, got him drafted high. If you didn't say that, maybe he wouldn't go. He was the brother of Cameraman Glenn at TSN, Jay and Dan show. Oh, okay. I just met Dan O'Toole the other day. We are what? Were we supposed to have a Christine live streaming tonight? Yes, we were, Dana. You must not have seen the message I put in the group. She's having a kidney stone all of a sudden, passing. She's had to go to emergency on meds. She's having a tough time. So we were talking. I was talking to her, and it's like, she's going through a lot of data collection. So that's shit trying to leave her body, man, for sure. Hi, everyone, says Shari. Having trouble getting over to Kick. Happy to be here. Namaste, Shari. That's annoying that your Wi-Fi doesn't really like Kick, does it? They are hard hits. I do agree, Keith Ark. Oh, yuck. Positive vibes her way. I'm missing Lynn's Owen sound report. I know. Lynn's and Lisa have been doing their own thing. We send them all the love and light. Kidney stones suck. They sure do. How is Dan doing? Dan. Wes, how is Dan doing? Who's Dan? Which Dan we talking about? Which Dan we talking about? Kidney stones are the worst thing I've ever experienced. Holy shit, Corey Katina. That's a candid take. They're that bad? They're that bad, eh? Wow. I've heard they're really painful, but that's bad. Tommy, you're right. I'm pretty sure he's a target to see what he's got. He may have to fight a lot early, unless he's just a little pest who's trying to already get on people's nerves to hate him like a Marshan. I bet you he's going to stay over in Russia for like a couple of years, fellaways. I don't think they're in any rush to bring him over. He's like a project guy. Unless he shows he's way ready, he'll just be chilling over there. He'd be chilling over there. Can't believe Arbor Jackeye's played like 4 seasons in the NHL already. Fucking crazy. It's a lot. That's a lot. He's only played 230 games already. Wow. I know his brother didn't have as good of a year this year, but he knows his role. He's not trying to be anything special. Oh, he got back up to having about the same points. More Pims and him. Okay. Never mind. He'll be pushing to make the show next year. It's on a good team. Corey said, I had them so bad once I dropped 45 pounds in 3 weeks. Oh my God. So Corey, is it because you're in that much pain that you have no appetite? Is that why? That sounds fucking awful. It was import draft day. A lot of minor league forces are licking their chops. You just said you met Dan the other day. Sorry, brother. I'm not tracking. I met Dan the other day. Just give me the last name. I track too many conversations and things. I forget, my man. You said you just met Dan the other. Dan, the man. You got to give me the last name. Corey wasn't able to keep anything down because Dan O'Toole. Yeah, sorry, brother. I'm talking to too many different things. I need full sentences as much as possible. Full sentences. Dan O'Toole. Yes, he was the host of the Luke Prokop, the hockey player documentary. He was just goofing around up there. How many did Arbor play in these playoffs, though? He did not play much. That is true. Yeah, no worries, brother. It's on me. I should have remembered that. It's just I'm talking to so many different things that I sometimes it's hard to keep track. Damn, you were unable to keep anything down because of the pain. So you were in that much pain, Corey Katina, that you just puked every time you ate something. That is fucked up. 45 pounds in 3 weeks. Holy shit. The worst thing you've ever experienced. Wow. What causes that? Let's look that up. What causes kidney stones? Kidney stones are hard mineral and salt deposits that form when urine becomes too concentrated, allowing minerals to crystallize, stick together. Most common causes include chronic dehydration, diets high in sodium or animal protein, obesity, certain medical conditions, and a family history of stones. Damn. It's a high sodium. That's what gets you. Yikes. Do you eat differently now, Corey, because you were so traumatized by that? Because I sure as hell would if it was that bad. I'd be changing something up. My goodness. I've run tons of kidney stones. Run tons of kidney stone calls. Wow, they're that bad. Best diet ever if you can get by the pain. Not a good diet. It's okay, and I love this place. Namaste, brother. I appreciate you, Wes. Fucking A, brother. You're our resident X guy that just comes and hangs out, Wes. You're the only guy that hangs consistently from X. And we had Cade, this 14-year-old guy who goes on YouTube sometimes, but appreciate you, fellow soul. We love having you here. You never know who's going to come in any given night. We got 6 right now on Kick, but because of that video, we got more. We'll have to see how the other content goes for the clipping pages. Hopefully it gets it going. Okay, I got to take the moon boots fucking tick thing off the screen finally. If you ever get married, her rock will be a kidney stone. Yikes. That's gross. Keith, our buddy of mine had such frequent kidney stones that his urologist sent him a gas can to pee in so they can test it. It sounds like it's just your diet that you get them. You're just eating too much salt and too much meat. So that just shows, like, I just think we're so addicted to food as a culture. Like, we'll just eat. I think a lot of people are just like, fuck it. Like, I'd rather just eat yummy food than, and that's their call. That's their right. But fuck me. If I got kidney stones or something like that, I'd be fucking like, no, thank you. Couldn't even eat for days. Oh, look at this. A security captured 2 Belgian Malinois puppies playing while their owner wasn't home. These dogs are fucking psychopaths, man. Oh, they're Belgian Malinois are crazy. They're like gators. Look at these goofs. They're so cute, too. They just love hanging on shit. I love it. Let's each other. All right, gentlemen. We're goofies. What we got here? Dehydration is a huge factor, I bet. Dana, look at Dana. We've talked so much about hockey. Dana goes, let's find some love and light to talk about for the last 30 minutes. Dana, let's go. Start us off with something then, Big D. It was from dehydration, as Corey. I was working a place that would hit 155 every night for a few hours. Jesus, that's crazy. I know 148 on X and nobody else wants. I know I think they just it's not concurrent. Like there's not 150 people here right now. There's 150 people have gone in and come out. I think that's how it works. Tommy, yo, gotta run, peeps. He says, have a good week. Be safe and enjoy the holidays. Namaste, you too, brother. We may be back Thursday. We'll see. Have a great night, Tommy. Amen. Corey Cooper. Favorite part of Singer's book, Gabes? Oh, okay. Corey Cooper said amen to Dana's get some love and light chat going for the last 30 minutes. You know, I'm not going to say no. Wow. Okay. What was the best part of Singer's book? Oh, there's so many books, Corey Cooper. His latest book is amazing, but I'm going to go with his first book he ever wrote. Or it was the first or second book he ever wrote. Back the second book in 1975, a little booklet, 90 pages, that just breaks down the whole fucking thing so succinctly. when he was speaking about, I don't know, just the way he articulated that we're all one in this little tiny book. After I'd read all his other stuff, after I'd gone through my breakthrough, and it just cemented everything in my head. I can't really put it into words. It's just that we're all love and light and we're all one, and there's nothing to worry about. He just basically said it in such a beautiful way that it really hit me. Yeah, I mean, it's everything's about surrender and let go. Michael's all the teachings can be just summarized as let go, because guess what? That's the answer. All the books can be summarized into let go of who you think you are. And then there's just different practices to do that. What is everyone's most peaceful place? What a great question, Dana. Everybody's most peaceful place. Well, I used to have answers to that. Now I cannot answer anything other than I don't go anywhere. So this now moment, because there's nowhere to go. We've never gone anywhere. But what's everybody's meat monkey spacesuit favorite place? If I'm going to dive into that afterwards, I'm really, really letting go of all things, though. So it's really hard to answer things because that's the ego talking. If I had to pick a place, I guess my mom's. I guess the hill at Harrison Park, the top of the tobogganing hill, which in the summer is just a big, beautiful hill. I think that would probably be the best spot for me. Sorry, yeah, I got on. Sorry, I missed most of the call. Had a last minute session. No worries at all. You're doing your offerings. You don't have to. It's all good, Shari Soulflow. What's the shorter one called, says Corey Cooper? It's called 3 Essays on Karma. Singer, 3 Essays on Love, Karma, and something. The book is called 3 Essays on Universal Law, the laws of karma, will, and love. It's fucking fire. I mean, put it this way, Corey Cooper. There's 2 books he wrote first. I think he wrote the Man's Search for Meaning. No. Man's Search for Truth. The Search for Truth first, and then this was second. I have copies of the Search for Truth and this one, like multiple, like 5 of each, and I give them to people to read when I come across them who are interested. This one really worked for me because I'd already read everything else, I feel like. That might be why it really tied it in. I don't know if it's good for a beginner, but I think the Search for Meaning one would be. I like Huntsville, Ontario. Oh, Westlake's like Huntsville. Lake Superior for Sherzy. Sedona or Maui for Shari. Shari, you've been to both places, eh? Wow. Spiritual hotbeds. Karakatina, I walk I take between the train station and the rink in Melbourne. Oh, of course it's in Australia for Karakatina. Nice. Also, how fucking long does it take from drive to Philly to Colorado? Why it's taking so long is he's doing it with his mama, who I think has some that just kind of slows them down a little bit. Dana, drive time Philly to Longmont, Colorado. 26-hour drive. So it's 3/4 of the way across the country. I think they did 15 hours the first day, which is more than they thought. So I guess they're moving. Hooten to Copper Harbor, says Sherzy. That's your place? Around my house on the Sound. You live on a Sound, Shari? That's pretty cool. Dana, it's funny you said Sedona. I live close to Sedona. Love the landscape. Not a fan of the people. Whoa. That's juicy, Shari Soulflow. Why are you not a fan of the people of Sedona, Dana? That's interesting. For Dana, it's the ocean with the whales. That makes sense. I miss Ben, says Corey Cooper. Oh, he's going to love to hear that. Corey Cooper, if you send him a message, he would love to hear that, I'm sure. If you send him a message to somebody like you, I'm sure he'd love to hear that. Yeah, that is interesting that Dana doesn't like the people in Sedona. I got to hear why there. That is very curious to me. Very curious to me. Okay, you guys. Dana, I'll read your message when I get back. I got to take a leak. All right, ready. What do we got? Going for a pisses with the misses. Shari, yes, live 5 minutes from Puget Sound. Love the water. You can see my rainier while sitting at the water. What's a rainier? I don't even know what that is. Dana says they are not like the spiritual people in here. They are judgmental spiritual, and many are not spiritual. They are just weird. I'm a pretty tolerant person. Oh, that's interesting and open-minded, but they are weird. The crystals are just as important as your mind to them. Huh. Okay. Well, I get you. Mount Rainier. Oh, got it. The mountain. Nice. Got it. Dana, that's funny. I knew it was going to be something about how spiritual. So you think the people you've come across at least are the people in their spiritual egos. Sounds like. Jimmy Boy. Namaste, Jimmy Boy. We are one. Welcome in, brother. He says, you think you'd take Matt Nyes in a tilt? Given his inexperience, I think I would. I think out of 100, I'd maybe win like 70. But if he got better as it went along and got more comfortable throwing his left and stuff and confident with it, then it would be harder. Because he's a fucking fridge. He'd outweigh me by, back then, 20 pounds. Ryan Whitehead, 99. Namaste, welcome in. EOGA Hockey, welcome in. Namaste. Of course, Shari Soulflow comes in when we talked about hockey like the whole time, Shari, so he came at the right time for you. Crystals help people connect, but realize they get attached to them. I love crystals, but don't depend on them only. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's for sale up there. Wow. Spiritual ego is for sale in Sedona. That's tough to hear because that's obviously an amazing place. I've been to Boulder, but I didn't connect with too many people, but very, very spiritual place as well. Hmm. Oh, stupid shit. KG, what took you from a great junior player to crossing that line to being a pro NHLer? Anything specific you did to break that barrier? That's an interesting question. Okay, let me just finish this Sedona thing here. Shari says, I love the hockey talk. Learn lots. Okay, that's good. There's a lot tonight. Sedona has lots of energy vortexes. Dana says, maybe it's my ego that makes it not my gym. That is a very wise reflection, Dana. I like that from you. I like that awareness from you, Dana. That could be it. Shari, I think maybe the people in your town are referring to know people that live there because they feel the energy is good. Not trying to defend it. It's physically incredible, I bet. It's physically beautiful, I bet. Oh, yeah. It's physically beautiful, yeah. Okay, so this is interesting. What took you from being a great junior player to crossing that line to being a pro NHL? Anything specific you took to break that barrier? I went to train with Gary. After my second season, they said I wouldn't have a spot on the team. So I went to train with Gary Roberts, and I became my man weight of 215. I trained MMA fighting. That really changed everything, probably, because I started to go. I went from losing almost every fight to that year winning like 70% of them. So that was what you said in great. I wasn't a great junior player. I was like, say I was a good junior player. I don't feel like the only time okay, so you're saying what did I change to break through? Anything specific you did to break that barrier? It probably was the fighting aspect for me, the confidence. Because if I didn't, I wasn't a good player, but I worked so hard, so I was going to get better, right? So I think that summer at 19, turning 20, training in an MMA gym, when I was dead tired after 2 days and putting on the hockey gear and stand-up grappling and then punching the bag and then the guy punching me with a glove on to get used to eating punches, I think that's what changed everything for me as my role. Because then I knew I was a walking weapon. I did the work. Like you you don't just become tough, right? Like some people are just naturally tough, but like for me, I wasn't, and I had to like forge it. And I didn't just like do it a little bit and it got lucky. Like I fucking made it happen. Like I was like, I'm making it I'm gonna be tough. Like, and I think that's why I could take a punch, just because my will was so strong. Like I had no option to get knocked out because I wouldn't make it, right? So Dana says, when you went to work with Gary, what was that big hit? What was that big hit to the wallet? 10K for the summer usually, Dana. But after a couple of weeks of training there, my mom was just about to pay or whatever. Or maybe she was paying in installments. He cut 70 or 25% off. So he only made us pay 70 to 500. So it was really nice of him. And Dana, it's pretty cool. His daughter connected with me recently, and she's all into yoga and shit. And she's been following me and sending me messages, and we're going to meet up when she's back because we've got a lot in common. It's going to be very interesting. Corey Cooper, eating punches in training sounds less like love and light. Well, that's true, Corey Cooper, but it's Jimmy Boy from TikTok asking hockey questions. So sorry about that. Was that in Minnesota and Egan? That was not. That was in Newmarket, Ontario, back home. Dana loves that. Yeah, we can't help it. When I get asked that kind of question, I'm going to answer. That's a great question. That's definitely what changed everything for me. But how about we reverse it now, Corey Cooper? Because you made that great comment. How about we say, what was the breakthrough for me for the love and light? Constant data collection, obviously. But it's when I fell off that fence. You're going to see, fellow waves. You're going to see. Oh, I wasn't saying not to talk about it. I was just saying I'm glad you're eating fruit instead now. No, I know. I'm not saying you were. I just saying, no, that was a funny comment. Like, doesn't sound like very much love and light getting punched in the head. No, that was funny. I liked it. I didn't think you were chirping. You're so glad I'm eating fruit now instead. That's nice of you. I got a whole giant half watermelon sitting on the floor over there. Wes, did you do some running around Uxbridge, running around with Gary, or was you in #camp? No, I did not go around Uxbridge. We were in North York. Gary was at North York at the time. Dana, did you know her back when you worked out? Like, is she same age? I did not. I think she's 2 years older than me. I think she's a 91. So I think she's 35. I'm 33. So I think she's either 30. She's a 90 or 91. She's either 35 or 36. So she was older than me. I don't remember her ever coming around. I don't remember his son either. His son's a lot younger. No, I think they're like 10 years apart, her and him, or more than 10 years apart. Corey Cooper, haha, okay. Corey Cooper, I can chirp when I need to. That just wasn't one of them. Oh, I don't doubt it, Corey Cooper. You're a good talker on the WhatsApp community. You're a confident speaker. I guess that helps being a teacher, right? Official Benjamin Netanyahu's in the house. What an honor. What a freaking honor, eh, Dana? Hey, just another fellow wave. Just another fellow wave on their journey. Got to catch myself. Love and light, right? They told me you've been digging in yo ass. Is that true? What does that mean, fellow wave? They told me you've been digging in yo ass. Is that true? What would be the point of digging in my ass? Is that basically just saying I'm using sexual paraphernalia on myself there? Is that what you mean? No, yeah, I wasn't at the Biosteel camp thing. Shari, I want to shout out Tommy Yo. He reached out to me on WhatsApp to see if I was okay. Love this community. Thank you, Tommy. Oh, that's very kind of you, Shari Soulflow. Tommy Yo already headed out, I think, before you came on, but that is very kind. You're going to have to send him a message. He didn't see me on tonight and checked. Oh, yeah, no, he came on earlier. You attract some big names in here. Oh, I know. Don't we ever, Dana? Like scratching deep in your ass. So I scratch my ass deeply. You weren't going sexual. You're going just scratching deep in the ass. Knuckle deep is the spot, says Sherzy. Yeah, I don't go that deep. Itching my butt. I can confirm I do not. So, yeah. No go for me there, fellow wave. See what our post's at now. 154K. Let's go. Let's go. not super much of engagement from it. People are just really watching it a lot. Paul George, where's he going? Dana, you're a big name. Amen, you are, Dana. Big D is a big name. Please stop digging your ass. I can smell it all the way from Israel, Tel Aviv. Well, that's what's funny is that you definitely don't smell that all the way from Tel Aviv because my shits smell lovely. They're not even shits, and I can't even classify my number 2s as shits. They're like red watermelon nuggets or sausages. They're just beautiful. Very, very rarely stink at all. They're just lovely. So yeah, that's not true. You're definitely not smelling them from Tel Aviv, Benjamin. Dana, thank Corey Coops. Back at you, sister. Son, what are we discussing? I don't know. You're the one bringing it up. Wonder what they taste like. Wouldn't you like to know? You want me to package them up and send them your way? You got a lot of money. You could probably pay a good price for them. Andrew Neville, namaste, brother. We are one. Welcome in on Instagram. He says, Curtis, loved you in the show and appreciate what you're doing now. Keep doing you, man. Much love. Namaste, brother. That's very kind of you. Namaste. Very kind of you. Thank you for the love and light, fellow soul. DPat11, who's your favorite teammate when you played for the Wild? Namaste, brother. Appreciate you. No doubt about it. Nathaniel Prosser. Nate Prosser. Nate Prosser, number 1. Jason Pominville, number 2. Marco Scandella. No. Jason Pominville. No. Prosser, Pominville, Spurgeon. Prosser, Pominville, Spurgeon, Scandella, Brodeen. Those are my guys. Great guys. You to GOAT, Jivy Boy. Appreciate you, brother. Takes one to know one. Takes one to know one. Benjamin Netanyahu's just having so much fun trolling. Right? That's what people like to do. They just like to make up accounts and just say weird shit. I guess that's what's entertaining to fellow waves. That's what they want to do in their Meat Monkey spacesuit. Wow. If that's what you want to do, I mean, it's your game. It's a pick your own journey. So you're out here doing it. Good for you. I don't know. Gavin McKenna might be a guy that, like, can he go to the American Hockey League? Like, I feel like Gavin McKenna might not be ready for the NHL. You know? I feel like he might not be ready. He's not a huge dude, but that doesn't mean anything if you're that good. That's pretty cool that Kawhi Leonard wants to retire after. I respect that. Shari, I met a guy that juiced watermelon only for a month-long fast and felt amazing. Oh yeah, Shari. That is one of the like great fasts that are out there. People do that. I know people who have lived on watermelon for multiple years. I know people who only drink watermelon juice like permanently. Like I think the one guy I know is 3 years on liquids now. So very, very, much more normal than you people think. I know it's really shocking though, because we're so indoctrinated. We're so conditioned, right? Listen here, Connor. If you ever bring up my mom again, I'm coming to your house. Amputate your limbs and make you a beef Wellington. Wow. I don't think Benjamin Netanyahu knows what a beef Wellington is. I don't think you're playing a good acting role here. Check out the thing about how Norway brought all their own food for their time in the States during the World Cup. Yeah. Not my kind of food there, Corey Cooper. Not my kind of food. At least what Erling Haaland was eating. Little boy, sit down. Wow, you guys are going at it. They changed the HR rules so we could go now. Only for they changed the HO rules so he could go now. Okay, good. Gavin McKinnon definitely needs to go in the minors. Only first round picks that are 18 May. Oh, okay. I think he definitely needs to. Sharzy, stop trying to fight Benjamin Netanyahu. That's not the love and light. Hell yeah, all great guys. I'm sure I appreciate the response. No problem, D-Pat. Andrew Neville, appreciate you guys. Thanks for the love and light. Thanks for coming in. Okay, just over 9 minutes, I think. I don't know. We'll see if we stream Thursday. I do got a pod at 5. I have Mike Brown. Everybody know Mike Brown, the tough guy? Played in a couple Canadian teams, 400 games NHL. Tells some crazy stories I've seen in the past. So Mike Brown I'm recording with at 5 p.m. on Thursday. So if I did him, that's an hour and a half, then a half an hour break, then 2 hour stream. We'll see. We'll see how it's going. Sharzy, he won't for the love of the night, and I'll turn him into a Netflix documentary. Wow. Okay. Connor, I swear on everybody in this chat will genuinely take this. Okay, I'm not even going to read that. It's not fun to read that anymore. So, no need to program my Meat Monkey spacesuit with your very strange words and very strange pastime. I do not resonate with your pastime. Stenberg goes during the third run. Man, I remember going to development camps and it sucked. You get to get in shape. It sucked. Look how chill what's his name is. Craig Ruby just spoke about the Leafs in Toronto for the first time. He's just like, yeah, didn't go well. Sometimes you got to let it go. Yeah. Not hard to let it go when you got a shit ton of money coming in, eh? I wonder what's going to happen to Bronny James now that his dad is not going to be playing with him. I hope the best for him. That would really suck. I think it'd be awesome to go to Japan one day. Seems just awesome. Steve Yzerman's just holding Larkin's feet to the fire. Steve Yzerman's not happy. Oh, I can't imagine wanting to be traded from Steve Yzerman's team. Like, you're playing the NHL in your hometown. Can you imagine? I'm playing for the Toronto Maple Leafs. I'm a captain. I'm a pretty good player. I'm not the best. I'm pretty good. And I want out? Like, that is crazy. Could you imagine being a hometown Leaf kid, captain of the team through tough times, and you peace? Oh, God. You would be the opposite of never having to pay for a meal in Toronto. You'd always have to pay double. Holy, you guys are posting a lot of comments back and forth here. I remember Brown Oilers, not a huge guy. Brown Oilers. Oh, yeah, Brown. Yep, Brown played in the Oilers. Yep. I'm hoping to watch some stuff, listen to podcasts to kick off a new meditation journey I'm committing to. Anyone want to recommend anything specific? It'll all be in addition to sitting, just looking to soak in some brilliance from Love and Light we're so lucky to have access to. My goodness, Corey Cooper. That's a Love and Light share. Hello. Hello. I'm hoping to read, watch some stuff, listen to podcasts to kick off a new meditation journey I'm committing to. It will all be in addition to sitting. Fuck, you were talking it right. You were saying the words, Corey Cooper. Corey Cooper, it's just a matter of what you're calling in. I got all the ideas and resources. Like I've looked a lot of different places. It's just kind of tell me a bit more what you want to listen to. Give me some more info here, Corey Cooper. Europe for Bronny. He's not good enough for the NBA without his dad getting him on the team. Tough one. I love working development camps, showing kids what the NHL is like. It was so freaking hard. You had to get in shape. It sucked. It sucked. Whoa, Brianna Janelle. Namaste, Brianna Janelle. We are one. What's going on, girl? On Instagram. Namaste, namaste. Love the female energy in here. We need that yin energy. But Corey Cooper, before we go, tell me what you need, or write in the group maybe. Mostly looking to align myself with letting go and being where my feet are at fully. Oh my goodness, you're dialing it in. I mean, I highly recommend Mickey Singer. You know what, Corey Cooper? I got the book for you. I think you should get Michael Singer's new book. It's what you're calling in. His new book is called Wisdom Untethered. It's the top 200 most asked questions. And he only answers in at most 3 paragraphs. So it's succinct, it's to the point, and you're going to see the whole way through. Just surrender. It's complete teaching. You read that book, take your notes throughout, you're going to see the same thing over and over again. It's going to program your mind. It's fucking beautiful. And you'll see that everything he's saying is what I've been saying to you. So I really highly recommend. Yeah, and Cam Scully's been reading that here. I've been reading it. It's fucking fantastic. I think it's his crowning thing, Corey Cooper. I think this is the last thing he's going to put out before he leaves his Meat Monkey spacesuit. He's getting old. So you are so welcome. I'm so excited for you to get that book. It is amazing. It is such a digestible format. It's not like big things, and it's just questions that you have, Corey Cooper, are all asked in that book. 200 of them. Yep. I'm very, very excited for you. I'd love for you to read. Let us know when you get it and bring insights, bring things that stand out. Okay. I will get that book. I've read the other one. So cool. Oh, there Shari Soflow's coming in. There we go. Have a good evening, everyone, says Corey Katina. Namaste, brother. Namaste. I'm so excited you're going down to Australia on Friday, my man. That is awesome. Guys, I don't care about July 4th. I'm going to freaking Australia, baby. Let's go. Listen to this question before we go. Okay, Leafs fans, question. The Leafs trade for Werenski. The Leafs trade Nyes for Werenski. They win the Stanley Cup in year 2 of his deal. Both he and Matthews decide they did what they wanted to do in Toronto and they leave to California together or something. We upset we traded Nyes. No chance. If they win the Cup, you fucking kidding me? No, that's 100% you'd be happy with that. 100% you'd be happy with that. Yeah. That ain't happening. Oh, God, I went over. That's too bad. Well, good thing Timmy the Clipper's doing it now. Love and light to you all. Okay, it's late. Good night, all. Namaste, brother. Have a great night. Dana, so excited to talk with you all about it. Namaste, Corey Cooper. I'm so excited for you. Love and light to all of you. Oh, Corey, I didn't know. Try catching some Wallabies rugby. There you go. Namaste. Have a great candidate. Namaste, fellow waves. I got to decide, Sharzy, if I'm going to ride the... I'm not riding the Tiger anymore. I'm one with the Tiger. I don't know if I'm going to take the mushies or I'm just going to go sit out and just meditate sober. Lounster, namaste, brother, going down for the night, just shutting it down. Hope you're all well. See you in the community. You know we're always in there, people. Bring your stuff. Namaste, Sharzy Soul Flow. Love you all. The Tiger's going to ride you in the heat. No, it's not, Sharzy. I am the Tiger, brother. I am the Tiger. I am the tiger.
I'm trying. Get up, I'm praying. Get up, get up. Get up, get up, I'm trying. Get up, get up. Get up, get up, I'm praying. I'm over here, praying. What did you hear? What do you say? I'm over here, and I'm praying. What did you say? What are you saying? Let it all go, let it fly away.